she want the key to it. I give it to her once a week. She don't hesitate to take a seat on it. Tall demands, I'm lurch, I work, y'all lurk. I'm living a life full of perks. The urge, the constant rebuttal from birds. They hate how I'm making it work. The way his bitch flirt, he swear that he cursed. But man, it's me, I'm really the worst. I'm on the purge, I'm cracking it first. She got some time to rehearse. She still on the flight from 305 to Turks. Whenever I touch her, she bursts. Watch a real nigga emerge and watch a weak nigga get murked.
Yeah, what's happening? What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Growth of Power Success Podcast. You already know tonight we got Brief back in the building. Brief, what's happening?
I'm back like I never left.
Yeah. Spider tuned out. What's good, baby boy? Shit, we in the building. We at it, fellas. How was the weekend? What all did we do? What we did?
Shit, I slept all weekend, bro.
Yeah,
I slept good, bro. I needed it, bro. Yeah, I slept. Working out, been grinding. I slept good, bro.
Shit, that's what's
Health
up.
is wealth, bro.
There's nothing wrong with getting some good sleep.
I slept, bro. I slept.
I still need to catch up on my Z's.
What you did, tuned out?
You know, my weekends be lit, man.
Yeah.
I've been outside the whole weekend, just networking, putting things together. And it was cool. It was definitely dope. Successful weekend. That's for sure.
How was the shoot?
Shoot was good, man. It was tight work, man.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I put a suit on.
That boy was in a suit. He didn't want to take it off.
I was in there.
Yeah.
You heard?
He was getting it in. My
dope.
weekend was kind of light too. You know, just spent time with the kids, vibed out a little bit. I actually went out of town for a little bit. Had to attend one of my cousin's graduation. So congratulations to her on that. She became an RN. So without a doubt,
Nice.
congratulations. But outside of that, just chilled. Made it back in time for the rest of the shoot.
Yes,
We got it in. Fellas, let's get into it, right? Let's just say, I guess this is a general question for, everyone that's associated with the pod. Let's say you lost everything, right? And you need to do whatever it is that you need to do in order to acquire everything back, whether you lost your 401k, your pension, or you lost your job, you lost your life savings, your life earnings. What's some of the things that you would do for the not only the viewers at home, but also us here on the panel? What's some of the things that you would do to, get it all back?
Boy, that's a deep question. Well, there's only two things you can do when you lose it all and you need to bounce back. You can figure out a way to earn extra money to make up for your loss, or you got to figure out a way you can save money to get back. So depending on who you are, because some people, natural hustlers, they can pick up the slack. But if you can't hustle your way back up to the top, this what I do. If I lost it all and I had to start over, first off, either I'm going back to the mom's crib, I'm just keeping it gangster. I'm going back to the mom's crib, or I got to find some cheap rent somewhere. So either I find me a little efficiency, paying less than $800 a month. If I got a car note, I got to go. I got to get back. I know people say, well, don't fuck up your credit, but hey, I'm in survival mode.
You could always restore the credit.
The car got to go. I can't make payments if I hit rock bottom.
Right.
The car got to go. So I'm going to find some cheap rent or go back to the OG crib. Mama, look, hey, man, shit happened. Life done life. Here go $500 a month. Let me bounce back. I'm going to be here 2 years or a year. Come up with a game plan. All my subscriptions on my phone, all that's dead. Netflix, everything gone.
All that shit's a luxury anyways.
All of it's gone. And from there, bro, I just save my bread, bro. That's what I do,
Nah, that's a great starting point. What you doing, tuned out?
I think this question is the reason why most people should adopt a trade. You feel me? And because your trade always gonna save you in any situation. So if I lost anything, if I lost everything, I just go pick up my clippers and I could do that anywhere. I could do that at a truck stop.
Right.
So with that alone, I'm gonna be able to eat. I'll be able to stay somewhere. I'll be able to day by day definitely survive until I'm back on my feet. So just minimalize my lifestyle, obviously, and just apply myself day to day with my trade.
So now, how do you Brief? I want to go back to what you were saying, right? Let's say you want to go back to mom's crib and all that, but what if you have kids or a significant other that's involved? Are you taking them with you, or what you doing with that?
Well, I told you, you can't go back to mom's. Cheap rent somewhere. You got to find cheap rent. You got to thug it. You got to just thug it somehow. Or, like I said, on the opposite end of that, you got to hustle real hard.
Got to grind.
You got to grind real quick. Take every overtime shift. Listen, man, no going out, no partying. Strictly, if you got a job or you got your own business, you got to work the most you can work. Because a lot of people say, well, I'm going to go make money. You can't make money. You only can earn money. You only can earn it.
Because you're not printing it.
You're not printing. Hey, you know, I had a cousin, bro. He stayed in this car for a year. It blew my mind. And he really had money. At some point, I said, cuz, nah, you mutting it. Nah, you tripping. Like, you about 30,000 up, bro. He's like, nah, I'm good. He really slept in the car for a year, bro. It was kind of inspiring. And he was really up. He was really up. But see, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Hey, sometimes you got to thug it, bro. But I can't sleep in the car. I can't do that.
Sleeping in the car is tough. Some people actually have no choice. But as far as myself,
but no, wait, let me say that. But if you had to,
yeah, you got to do what
you got to do what you got to do. You
got to do what you got to do without a doubt. But if I had to start all over again, going back to what you said, definitely downsize, do what you got to do, get you something smaller, or go back to mom's crib and just hit the reset button and start over.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you probably got to go out the window. You can't really be focused on what everybody else is going to think of you, how they going to view you. You just got to do what you got to do in the moment. You get what I'm saying? And everybody loves a success or a comeback story. If you think about it, America is pretty much predicated or viewed upon like the comeback story. When you lost it all and bounced back, we always glorify these individuals anyways. So at that moment, you shouldn't be caught up in how people would view you. It's just more so doing what you got to do. Go get efficiency, like Brief said, or Spider, pick up a trade, or having a trade in that moment would save you as far as like helping you transition or evolve to get back on your feet. So it's very important that we as, I guess, individuals pick up a trade. Because once you said, I'm like, damn, that's crazy how you were able to just pinpoint that and go directly to that because that's a skill set that you possess.
Right.
So yeah, and Brief, you're right, you hit it on the head. I would pretty much do exactly what both of y'all said, and thank God I do have a trade, so I'll be able to either go back to mom's crib, drag everybody with me, or go get an efficiency. You get what I'm saying? And just let everything go. Car payment, gone. That shit is not even a thought. You know, all the subscriptions, out of there. Or 2 phones, bump it. Don't need 2, cancel 1. You get what I'm saying? Just go back to your humble beginnings and just figure it out and keep grinding, stack your bread, stack your paper, and find other ways to do it differently. So this time, once you power up, you never really go back down.
And if you a tricking nigga, stop giving these hoes your money, bro. That's it. Cut them tricking hoes. That's it.
And niggas need to value their money. Niggas need to value their money.
Now it's another option.
What's the third option?
You throw that black mask and the black gloves on.
Nah, of course, that's always an option, but I don't think you want to go down that route.
That's a trade.
Though,
yeah. And walk in the bank with a bomb and a vest and tell everybody to lay down.
And slide that note.
Hey, you know what? I hear you get less time for sliding the note than versus going in with the gun.
Oh shit. That means it's more sophisticated.
No, because the gun, that's arm. If you going out with the note game, you don't have no weapon, so they can't hit you with the arm part.
I see what you're saying.
It's less of time.
That can make sense.
Hey, good luck with the note.
Let me ask y'all think bank robbery is still prominent like it was in the 90s?
Yeah,
that technology has advanced like it has?
Yeah, I just seen something on the news. They stuck up some arm. Who was it? Yeah. It wasn't a bank. It wasn't the bank. They robbed the
armor truck.
The armor truck.
Yeah, but that's different because you can catch them slipping from the time they leave the store to the time they get to the truck. That's completely different.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. I don't think
as far as the actual
the bank robbery game is
because think about it. Every intersection you cross, they got cameras that's picking it up.
Bank robbers doing bad, man.
Yeah, bank robbers they need a new jug right now.
Nah, you gonna be mind blown every day. A bank.
They just do it different because what they do is they probably tapping into technology.
No, bro,
and not having to go into the branch and doing it from the comfort of their home. Just imagine how many people are. I guess let's say America. I was about to say on Earth. How many people you think living in America? 3 billion? 4 billion?
I have
Imagine
no idea.
if you hit everybody for a dime every morning. A nickel. Yeah. A penny. That's the new bank robbery. I mean, it's been going on for quite some time now, but
But yeah, but you
That's
got
another
dumb
way.
robbers. They not sophisticated. All they know is grabbing a pistol.
Ski mask.
Ski mask.
300
Damn.
million Americans. If you get a penny, what does that come out to? About $3 million? No, a penny would be about 3 million or 300,000. You have to check the math on that. But either way, it's a nice piece of change if you're doing it daily. I got Spider thinking, boy. Spider like he about to go hit a lick, boy.
I know hackers who know hackers.
Yo,
You know, I knew some robbers, and you be surprised how these armed guards don't have bullets in their gun. It be a show, bro.
I could believe that.
I know somebody stuck up a security guard later on after the lick. Dude had no bullets in the gun.
But you know, them shits be inside jobs though.
You know? Yeah.
It's like if I'm armed and I find a loophole in the system, I'm like, hey, Spider, Wednesday, noon, this location. Stick me up, nigga. Pause. I'm gonna give you everything in the truck. But you gotta pistol whip me. You gotta do something dramatic to where I can sell it and get out of it. It's done.
Just don't kill me, nigga.
Shoot me, don't kill me. You get what I'm saying? Because I gotta be able to get out of it. What y'all think about Big Meech being released?
Welcome home.
Fire.
You know, I can't embrace it all the way yet until I figure out if he snitched or not.
Yeah, there's rumors circulating
You know,
saying that.
but if he went out the honorable way, even if he didn't, bro, he's still a GOAT.
Yeah, he piped 20 plus years, and guess what? His
You know,
legacy
he a
lived on.
GOAT. He a GOAT. For what he did, bro. Man, nobody never did it
Yeah.
Yeah, that, bro.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear nothing about no snitch shit. I just feel like the snitch culture has just become its own thing. It became more than a person snitching. It became people literally going out their way to sabotage your character. You feel me? In the sense of like, y'all know who I'm talking about. I ain't even gonna say his name, but homie who go on Instagram and drop the paperwork on rappers back to back.
Yeah.
I got a problem with that. And it's not because I don't want the snitches to be recognized, but you see a nigga doing well and you like, he ain't on that. Let me go see who he told on or who. Like, you sabotaging somebody's entire life. Like, you going out your way to do it. You're not involved in none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And you sabotaging somebody's life. Like,
But let
maybe
me give you a little pushback on that, right? What if they are, I guess the artists, since we're speaking of in the entertainment space, who are fabricating and really putting the music out there or creating the image that's what they're about.
but bro,
They're
that's
about that
okay.
life,
There's
that
nothing
they
wrong
own
with that. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
So what you're saying is it's okay to snitch, but promote.
No, that's not what I said.
Hold on. Let me finish. It's okay to snitch, but promote that you're a gangster rapper, hood rapper, whatever the case may be. But when your car get pulled and they show your paperwork, that's ultimately what he's doing.
It's an entertainment space, bro.
Right,
don't-
but
I
he's
don't think-
presenting actual facts and documentation.
Yeah, but the person's an entertainer, so why does it matter? The person's not an actual gangster.
So what you're saying is the fact that they're entertainer, you just remove any
Yes.
plausible clause
Yes,
that they're.
absolutely.
So you just put them in an
And
entertainment
the
category.
reason I say that
Or
is
who's an
because,
entertainer?
huh?
You saying Big Meech?
No, I wasn't talking about this.
Okay.
Not just in
specifically.
general, like
But
Okay.
all right, in the situation, let's just the generic one, Gunna, right?
right.
I wasn't as disappointed as everybody else. You know why? I never
Why?
saw Gunna as the gangster. Gunna was the clean product. He's the nigga who's gonna put all the fashion on. He gonna go over there with Miss Bailey and do the photo shoots. He gonna have Rihanna dressing like him on Halloween.
But here's the problem to that. Here's the problem with that, right? Because
It's
what
not
you're saying
far-fetched.
becomes a contradiction because now he may be what you're describing, right? But what he's portraying in the music, because let's keep it real. At some point before we became grown men with our own who I guess formulated our own opinions and thought for ourselves, music or hip hop culture influenced us. So he's influencing others to go against exactly what he's doing based on what he's portraying. He's
Yeah.
telling niggas that he's a gangster, he's doing gangster, he's
Yeah.
committing gangster acts of doing XYZ, but really deep down, he's a snitch all along, allegedly.
But also,
right?
yes.
So now that's why I'm giving you pushback on. It's like, so is it okay for him to promote and push this material, this music to those who don't know, who's not cognizant enough to understand that it's simply entertainment?
I don't think it's for them to understand. Like he's clearly doing better than all the niggas who actually doing it, who actually is really out here in the streets. He's doing better than a lot of niggas.
Yeah, but so was
right
6ix9ine. So was 6ix9ine though.
Not afterwards. Like it's a little bit. 6ix9ine is that situation is dramatically different. Dramatically different.
What makes it different? You running with the crew?
Bro. Gunna was around the members, bro. Gunna was around members, bro.
The members, and 6ix9ine was around the members. It's almost the same shit. You're running
bro.
around the crew of niggas that's putting in work, right? You making music about it. You're fabricating it.
And you boasting about it.
You boasting about it. You making millions and millions
now
about
check
it.
This out.
And you're putting a message out there. These young kids are out here implementing and following these orders that you're putting in the music. Now they getting sent away for whatever, and you simply snitched and got off, and you became richer, more successful. But meanwhile, there's people that's paying the consequences just from you fabricating, thinking that you're living this real lifestyle.
Bro, nobody really knows what the fuck is going on. That's my whole thing. Gunna is still YSL. Nigga, all of this #1 song music, money, could be going straight to
Thug is getting paid off it because.
But I'm saying like,
but that's the business aspect of things, though. He's
not
probably
even
locked
just,
in.
Not even
if
just
he's
that.
locked into the deal, and Thug don't want to release him, of course he's gonna benefit.
We don't know
from it.
what agreements are going on when we're not.
Yeah, because we're not
never
presently
looking.
there.
We
but,
don't know what.
But
the
here's
fuck's
what we
going
do
on.
know, bro. They asked the man, "Do you identify YSL as a gang?" He said, "Yes." That we do know.
Yes.
Right? How does that help Thug?
We don't know what he was advised to do and who advised
I
him to do
understand
it.
what you're
We don't
saying.
know.
I'm not saying I know that, but in that moment, you identified them as a gang. You know he's facing a RICO charge, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does that help Thug come home? Knowing what you know about the streets.
The case is still lopsided as fuck, even with that.
I personally think the case is gonna get dismissed and thrown out because they didn't the DAs didn't present an actual case that the judge felt like they could put Thug away, which the judge recited and said that verbally in the actual courtroom. But however, I think that's more so not having proper evidence. But Gunna didn't help Thug's case at all, in my opinion.
Well, exactly, but it may not have been designed to do that. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying this is what happened, but just say in theory, all right, niggas need you to agree to this because you're literally the most harmless one. Okay? And this case is so lopsided, I'm probably gonna win anyway. I just gotta sit tight. So do this for me. Go out here.
We don't know the ins and outs of that.
Right.
I'm not saying this happened. I'm not saying this happened.
There's a probability that Thug and his attorneys told Gunna,
literally,
look, no one views you as this.
Just get out.
Image.
Just
get out.
Do it.
Make music. You could pay the attorney fees through whatever that you're producing.
We'll fix it later.
It's gonna stay in your image, but later on we'll fix it.
We'll fix it later.
Okay, if Thug and his attorney said that, then at that moment, then Gunna slides off unscathed in my book because he was advised to by the individual who's facing the charges. And
it was the cleanest way to do it.
And if that's the case,
that case is expensive as shit.
If that's the case, then he comes off clean and unscathed.
Thug take care of a lot of shit in Atlanta, bro. He don't just take care of his family. He take care of families, bro. That shit will fall apart if he was just in there spending all his own money on these lawyers, bro. Not gonna happen.
But this is what I don't understand about snitching.
That's just my perspective on it.
I feel you.
This is what I don't understand. I can see if you played up under somebody and got them tricked off the streets, that's bad. But let me give you a real example, right? Let's say somebody you know, somebody you love, your bro. It could be one of y'all. One of y'all go to jail. And while you was locked up, you snitched on some enemy of yours, somebody that I don't know, and got outside. Should I fuck with you or not? I don't know the person you snitched on. You my bro and I love you.
That's crazy.
But the streets politics say I shouldn't fuck with you no more. But you my bro.
You know other races don't hold snitching the same way that we do.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like some of the Hispanics, from what I've seen, and some of the Caucasian white people, if you snitch on the opposite race and you able to get off the case and beat it, they don't consider that snitching as long as you don't snitch on your camp within. If you're white, you snitch on a black person, you get off, Perfectly fine.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's one of the 48 laws of power. Destroy your enemy totally.
Yeah, destroy your
I'm
enemy.
not saying it the right way, but I mean, whatever it take. If it take me to snitch on you to get you tricked off the streets, I done use my power against you. But this whole street politics and you supposed to cut off your bro. I get it if your bro tricked you off the streets, but if my bro tricked somebody off the streets, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna fuck with him. I'm not gonna say I am gonna fuck with him, but it's just something to think about.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely something to think about.
And I think the whole snitching term has been misconstrued throughout the course of time, because people will see like a regular civilian calling the cops or telling on someone and they'll be like, oh yeah, you snitching. This person is not involved in street culture or street life. If me and you go hit a lick together, I get caught, I tell on you, or I give you up, I give a statement, I snitched on you. If Brief is a regular civilian, we hit a lick, they catch Brief tells on us, that's not snitching. He's a civilian. He's operating by the rules that he operates by because he's not operating under the rules of the street culture. A lot of times people get that misconstrued thinking just a regular civilian telling is snitching. No, that's not what snitching is. Snitching is snitching is when you're within the same camp or crew and we do something together, you get caught and you give me up.
So let me ask you this. If you stayed next door to a terrorist and you was on your balcony and you overheard them generating the plan to bomb a building. Now you know they say, okay, this football game, we're going to bomb this shit.
You ain't gonna understand them. They gonna be speaking.
Nah, you may understand it, but let's say you do understand. What do? You let the police know, or you let 100,000 people get blowed up?
What you doing, Spider?
Vigilante style. I'm gonna kick the door down.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You gonna be the first motherfucker gone.
They go knock dreads out your head, boy. So you go by that door, boy. I'm calling them people.
That's
me.
A lot, yeah.
I'm a civilian.
You gotta call.
You don't let
people,
no
man.
terrorist shit go. That's
younger
not,
version of me is not saying nothing.
That has nothing to do with the
Nah,
streets.
you got bro.
Younger version of me is not saying anything
Terrorism
because at
has
that moment,
nothing to do with the streets, bro.
No,
Like,
snitching is snitching. No, see, we can't.
There's no rules.
No,
There's
can't play them.
guidelines.
No,
Remember, you operate off of the black.
Snitching is snitching, bro.
Bro, that's being a hero, homie.
Nah, that's
Like,
a hero.
This
See, but you see the street politics? You see how
about
that's
to cause terror.
That's why I don't fuck with street politics,
on the country, bro. Like, nah, it's not the same thing.
So now at that point, Spider become the snitch, and his rap career gonna take off. Spider moving a million units. Let me ask y'all this, fellas. What y'all think about the women nowadays in the modern era? What do y'all like about them as opposed to, I guess, pointing out what we dislike or don't like about them? I guess what are some of the things that they're doing in a positive way that's that intrigues you or gets you excited or feel like, damn, okay, I could build off that, I could work with that.
Shit, I think women. Go ahead.
The rap game.
The rap game?
Hell yeah. We done been here before. It's fun for me. I like it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I just feel like I don't like all of it. You know, it's a lot of terrible work out there, just like it is for us. But there's a lot of dope shit going on in female music. I think I'm rocking with it. I
don't know. I like the old school female rappers, bro. Queen Latifah and Missy and them, bro. I think they was more talented, bro. What they rapped about, it was more substance, it was more creative, and it was more lyrical. Now these females rappers, if I had a daughter, I feel bad. Fuck. Yeah, man. I like I don't know. I just like the old school rappers, bro. Not like old school, but I like the Missies, bro. I like the I don't know, it just seemed like they was rapping about, like, it had more substance, like it was more creative. It just wasn't all the sex talk, all the stockness, you know what I'm saying? I like that too, don't get it twisted. I like that, it's cool, but if I had a daughter, like I'm viewing it, if I had a daughter, who would I want my daughter to listen to? Sexyy Red or Missy?
I don't know, because the original.
But that's what I'm saying.
Hold on, wait. Answer that question.
I ain't gonna say I don't know as far as preference, but I'm saying the original Hot Tour is Missy Elliott.
Yeah,
if you want to talk about, it's just she was more.
But it was a little
creative.
different.
I never heard Missy say, "Let your coochie breathe."
She said things close to that though.
Bro,
And
I'm being real, bro. I don't want my daughter hearing. I don't want my daughter hearing "Let Your Coochie Breathe"
or a WAP record.
What ass pussy? I'm just being honest. I don't have a daughter, but if I
have
did,
daughters,
that's
and
something I want to guard her from.
I could tell you right now,
You know?
I have daughters. I'd rather her listen to Missy all day over, the ones that's...
You got Queen Latifah, bro.
Missy be saying some freaky shit. She does.
Okay. What about Queen Latifah?
She's more creative.
Huh?
Queen Latifah.
I mean,
Light.
all of that is dope shit. I think it's dope, and they're my preference as far as like when you talk about the craft. But like, right now it's just more like it's more glam. It's more like it's like the model. It's like, bro, it's just completely different. Like before, it was like the women were tomboys. You know what I'm saying? And even when they weren't tomboys, it was kind of. Right now, it's like everything is super glammed out. They look like how they rapping. You get what I'm saying?
You know how I feel. Like,
it's more,
I don't like women doing nothing masculine, bro. That's just me, bro.
I don't think rap is masculine.
Like women that do R&B and sing, bro. All that rap shit lead up to you got women wearing big jewelry now, big iced out pieces.
I always found that shit
that look corny, man. They supposed to have a nice feminine plush
sexy
luxury.
Piece, a little heart piece.
Big diamond chains. I want to be like they want to be niggas so bad,
nice
bro.
Little heart piece,
bro.
a little something sexy.
I ain't fucking with it, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I love my rap bitches, man.
Yeah.
So which one you fucking with right now?
Lotto my favorite. Glow, you gotta give Glow her flowers. She running shit right now. I always been a fan of Cardi. She's fire. I mean, I could go.
You think Cardi finally finna drop that album?
I mean, she should. She gonna do great, especially right now.
So Cardi or Nicki, what you taking?
I think right now Nicki definitely has the legacy.
Or who you taking, better yet? My bad. You said Nicki?
Right now, musically, or you mean like as a
just in
right
general,
now musically?
overall,
I'd rather
musically,
listen to
body of work.
Like if Nicki drop a song and Cardi drop a song right now, I'm probably gonna like the Cardi song more. But if you're talking about the entire, like the discography is not even close. It's Nicki.
Right.
Yeah. So
I say Nicki, but that's just my personal preference.
yeah.
Yeah, Nicki for sure. Cardi make nice hits. You know, she got nice music. She got, I don't want to say a couple, but she got hits under her belt. But definitely Nicki. But as far as women music is concerned, being that I do have daughters, I'd rather them listen to I don't want to say just because the old school way or whatever, but there's some new women out there that's making some good, dope, positive music. But anything in the masculine form, I'm not really for. I'm going to brief with that on 100%. That's just me and who I am. And in addition to that, I just feel like first of all, the agenda or the propaganda that's being pushed is very dishonest and it's disingenuous. Like Beyonce's telling everybody to the left. She forgave her husband. Megan's telling you WAP. All in all, she's in a full-blown relationship. Cardi B don't even let her kids listen to her music.
But I think that go back to the same thing I was saying.
You just focus on the entertainment aspect.
It's the entertainment, bro.
Right, but there's a whole sector out there which goes back to what I was saying, who don't have the mental wherewithal to understand the entertainment aspect of it. There's taking these people at face value. Now, does that go back to parenting? Because as a parent, you should let your kids know, like, don't worship these idols. Even the Bible tells you that. You understand what I'm saying? You shouldn't never worship these idols or whatever the case. But however, unfortunately, these are the people that that has a large influence, especially within our community. So you can't neglect it, you can't ignore it, because ultimately they're pushing an agenda that they don't even follow. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's very misleading, which leaves room for people to judge you. Because if you're telling me don't do this or do this, and your lifestyle reflects the exact opposite, so it's like, hold on.
Now you're right. Like
think about what I'm saying.
Like
for a second.
even Future, my favorite rapper. I don't want my son Astro listening to Future. Popping pills, drugs.
And he don't even pop pills like that.
You know, that's what I'm saying. It's all a fantasy,
Future,
bro.
You know, he a hit maker. He got hits, a lot of hits out there. You know, he does his thing. His discography is crazy. But like Brief was saying,
I don't want Astro listening to Future.
I feel like it's kind of like us when we say wild shit that we won't say in front of our kids.
Right.
So it's.
But even if you do at that moment, you stop
think...
and you address it. You like, look, if they're like, oh, daddy, you said a cuss word. Or you like, yeah, I did. But that's something that adults do and kids shouldn't do.
Yeah.
Where do you say that to a record that they heard on the radio?
I think you teach it before that. Like
A couple
they're gonna know
episodes
already.
back, you said your daughter has a TikTok. They did the first face recognition.
Well, she had
right?
it for a second, yeah.
Right. So let's say within that moment, she ran across the WAP record and she heard it exactly for what it was.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say to her? What do you do?
I think that I've given her, between me and her mother, I've given her enough tools to recognize that as the improper way of behaving.
Okay.
That's all. Like, she
But you
knows,
do realize that children follow more of what they see, hear, or as opposed to what they're told.
I think that applies when you beat around the bush with your kids. I'm very direct with mine.
So right now, of all the women artists that you like to listen to, which one of them would you feel comfortable with your daughters listening to? Or your daughter?
None of them.
I'm giving you pushback because I know you on a personal level.
I'm trying to think of one I do. And I mean, nah. Like my daughter, she likes Juice WRLD. She listens to Adele.
You see what I'm saying?
You know, like
You didn't mention none of these women that you say that you love, which is fine because you're an adult. You can
you love it, but it's just the influence on your kids. You got to think about, you know.
I don't think that it, like when you're doing a good job parenting, it doesn't influence the kids on that level. Kids they're able to identify the difference. You know how many straight A, well-behaved kids there are that listen to Trippie Redd?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so like that tells you, it's like it's not all about like it's your job to give your child the tools to be able to differentiate things.
Right, but influence matters because we all as parents know this. Like I could step to your kids right now, right, and say the same exact thing that you've been trying to drive home to them for the past week, and they'll take it from me. But you've been saying it all week, and they neglected it or ignored what you were saying. Influence matters. Sometimes we all can literally. He could tell his son Astro, "Don't touch that socket. You get electrocuted." I come in, I said, "No, don't touch it. That's dangerous. You get electrocuted." He listens to me, not his father. It's because when you're the parent, after a while, you sound like a broken record. And you come off as if like, okay, they always trying to tell me what to do, boss me around or whatever the case may be. So you may fall in that category. Then someone else come along and tell them the same exact thing. So this is where influence matters. So now you might tell them, look, they're saying such and such on these records. They don't mean it. They don't follow it. They don't follow their own advice because they're all married. They all have significant others. But they're listening to the actual record or the song in the context that is being published or released to the world. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
Because kids are very impressionable. They follow a lot of what they see, not so much what you're telling them. And that may sound like a contradiction based on what I just said, but I'm sure everyone who's watching this will resonate and understand what I'm trying to say and the point that I'm driving home. So ultimately what we're saying as far as me and Brief is like, nah, bro, like we're not knocking them. Get your hustle on, do what you got to do. But it does come with it does bring damage. You understand what I'm saying? Especially when the damage that you're bringing that you're not even following yourself. So it's like, at what point are you going to stop sacrificing your own peoples for just a check?
On both sides too.
Yeah, of course,
even with the men. Because
you said it's entertainment, right? So for them, it's just a check. So they're just writing a record.
Bro, it's nasty work right now, bro.
I see it as a good thing. Like
all the women, they just down in the men. All the men down in the women. If you listen to the music, it's pretty bad.
But I think self-sufficiency is what's popular right now. Being able to do for yourself. So it's only natural for everybody to be rapping about that in a different way. That's just what's going on right now in America.
Yeah, but you could rap about it in a different or a better context.
I understand.
You could get sexual and still be because you mentioned Missy Elliott. Mm-hmm. She was sexual, right? But
Missy was nasty.
Right, but she was more creative with it. So which one would you rather let your daughter listen to? Missy, Cardi, Meg? And this is no knock on neither one of them because at the end of the day, they have the freedom to create the art that they want to create. But you personally, directly, I'm speaking to you, Spider, who would you rather let your daughter listen to?
Missy, for the specific fact that
she not naked.
The artsiness of it, the time it took to create this different algorithm, this different flow like that Missy had. Like it, I always like for my kids to see like a more creative person.
Yeah, like you
in
can be
general.
sexy and still be respectful. Like Beyonce is very sexy and sexual throughout her show, but it's completely different from the others that we mentioned.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Alicia Keys at times has expressed her sexiness or tap into her deep feminine side of herself where she's expressing herself sexually, or have men in the audience or even women, because some women like stuff like that, desire over them. But however, it's still a little bit, it's being expressed differently as opposed to the individuals that we mentioned.
Yeah. And
you get what I'm saying? It's not as
all right,
raunchy
so,
or just...
Like, check this out.
Go ahead.
Sexyy Red, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be a lot of people who say they don't fuck with her or her music or her what she stands for, whatever the case. But Sexyy Red is absolutely fucking entertaining from start to finish, right? And some people might think she go too far with certain things, but she's really fucking hilarious, bro. And if you follow her and you realize how bad she trolls, like you'll understand what all this shit is. You get what I'm saying? Like she's not a dummy, and she's, you know, in a sense embracing being a hoe, and like she may not even be that, right?
Right.
But she's embracing it. She's every girl has a whole side, bro. Right?
Without a doubt.
So, okay, it's just like us, like we're very well controlled men, right?
Yeah.
But we listen to Future. We listen,
Yeah.
We was listening to Jeezy. We up when we listening to music. Like we listening to shit that really make us feel away.
Without a doubt.
Because it still represents a side of us.
Yeah, it represents the core and the foundation
so
of where
Sexyy
we
Red
come from.
represents the whole side of every woman that we know. To the point that the most classy, well-dressed, educated, sophisticated women love to listen to Sexyy Red. I witness it every day.
Yeah, but
on my own.
A lot of real women ain't fucking with Sexyy Red, bro.
It's a lot of real women who do fuck.
They
with
do,
Sexyy
but
Red.
it's a lot that don't either. She not the voice for every woman, bro. I'm gonna tell you that
No,
right now.
I don't think that, but
She's not the
there's
voice
so
for
many
every
different
woman.
talents right now.
She not
As far
the
as
she not the
female
voice.
artists,
To me, she the
everybody
voice.
got their
She the
own-
voice for the thoughts, and that's a lane.
Nah, she the voice for
She not the
any-
voice for black women, bro.
Nah, I didn't say that. She the voice for women who love to embrace their whole side in general. You get what I'm saying?
Which will fall into the
become-
thought category.
Huh?
Which will fall into the thought category.
Yeah, but what difference is it from niggas like embracing death and murder? It's kind of like, you feel me? It's a part of us as humans that enjoy the dark side of life.
Put it in
period,
context
bro.
like that, yeah.
You feel me? And so that's what I'm saying is like, because we're seeing these women do it, we're kind of being biased as a group of men.
And let's keep
We're
it
being
real. They're not
biased
the
about
first to do it, so we're not going to sit here and bash
At
them
this
for it, because
level-
you had Foxy Brown, you had Lil Kim, you
Yeah.
had others that did it before them. So we're not going to sit here and bash them for it. This is just more so us conversing, just getting to common grounds as far as like
but
the
it's not-
detriment and
Let me finish real quick.
the
Hold on,
effect that
hold
it
on.
has.
It's never been on this type of level, bro.
Hold
Nah,
on.
because it's being pushed, and you know how the agenda works.
Nah, it's
Once
never
they
been on this type
once
of
they
level,
find
bruh.
something that they want to push and make it, they're gonna make it.
I
As far as
think-
these labels and all these actual platforms and all that, right now
Bruh.
they're pushing this over sexualized.
The propaganda
genre.
is to keep us divided, men and women, bro. And if you
Let me-
can't see that,
Let me point some
Then
dope
you
you
lost.
out
gonna get lost in the
That-
sauce, baby.
that Sexy just did on tour. So previous to her tour, Kodak was coming out speaking on. It seemed like he was not in a good place.
Right.
It seemed like he was depressed. Like he was tired of people using him for things and things of that nature. She publicly wrote him and was like, "Hey, we love you. Come on tour with me. I'm gonna make sure you have a good time." And the whole time on tour, she's posting. All her friends are posting. All his friends are posting. Her going out of her way to make this nigga feel better. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know if that's
Hold
going out
on.
her way.
bro,
'Cause that's
she went
Kodak.
out- She went out her way, and this
That
public.
sounds like clout chasing to me.
But
she
did
don't
she-
need it though.
Did she gain anything out of that?
Yeah, she gained something out
What
of
do
it.
you
She added Kodak to her tour. That's more people that's gonna come.
Yeah, but also it's motivating, lifting up your brother, lifting up your sister.
You can do that in private.
Yeah, but if you do it in public, now everyone's telling you you're doing bad for the people. You're not representing anything good. Now when a nigga do something good, it don't matter. That's not fair. That's how I feel about it. Like, cause she publicly promoted, be there for your people when they fucked up, when they don't feel right, when they depressed, when they feel used, when they feel beat. I think that was a beautiful thing, and I think a lot of people looked at that situation and was like, they might have called their homie who was fucked up. They might have, bro. I understand to most people it's just Sexyy Red and just Kodak, but it is a big deal, bro.
I don't know. I can't speak on that. I'm not a Sexyy Red fan, me myself. But
neither am I.
But
Sexy.
But I mean, I respect the hustle. You know, she a black woman that came from nothing, making money. I respect that.
And she showed love to people, man.
So I respect that part.
She
of
do
it.
seem like she's a genuine person. She's not just clout chasing. She's not just out there just doing it for attention.
She do a lot of good
like
about
that's
people,
who
bro.
she really is.
Real talk. When you look at her though, you see her change, right? But you don't never see her with too much crazy designer shit on.
Yeah, I noticed that about her.
She don't do that because she probably take care of everybody else like around her. That's just something I pay attention to. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she don't care about all that. She just trying to be a girl.
Yeah, every time.
As far as being real, she got it.
Yeah,
she got it. She got it.
Tapped in with her.
I respect that part.
She in the lead on that one.
Yeah, she winning that.
So, you know, I fuck with my rappers.
So you got Lotto, your favorite.
Lotto's my favorite right now.
So give me the top 3 female rappers while you own it.
Lotto. Glow.
Okay.
And I mean, just by default, I mean, Pink Friday 2 is out, but like Cardi got a drop. I'm gonna put Cardi at 3 right now just because I can't really think of a third. Just
over Meg?
Spot. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
For sure.
I don't really know. I wouldn't be able to put that list together for you because that ain't really my cup of tea. That ain't my space. I don't really listen to them at all. Only thing I hear about them is either on social media or on the radio. I don't have none of them downloaded.
Flo Milli dope too. Flo Milli dope.
Heard of her, but I don't have none of their records.
Yeah. So
that's just not my cup of tea.
You know, I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with the whole movement.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. One time for Spider, man, being tapped into the female rappers, man. We like that. We respect that, bro.
We respect that, too.
We respect that, bro.
He stood on business. He ain't wager. He ain't get off his pivot.
I respect that, bro. I do respect that. You tuned in, bro.
Fellas, tell me this. Based on, I guess, elections around the corner, sooner than later, we'll have, I guess, our new president, which, of course, they'll take office in January. But however, with the election being around the corner, which president has the better economic plan in this upcoming election and why?
Kamala, bro.
Why?
She says, if I'm not mistaken, I think she said federally she's going to make marijuana legal.
Trump said the same thing.
You know? Yeah, but at the same time, I'm going to go back. Say both of them said it.
All right.
I still want her to win because if I had a daughter, at least my daughter can say I seen a woman be president. But this is the thing. Cops been using that whole I smell marijuana
paraphernalia
to search our vehicles, bro, especially black men. So once we legalize it, they can't do that anymore.
Right.
So I don't know, man. I say Kamala, bro.
So let me ask you this. You don't have to tell me who you're voting for unless if you feel like you want to volunteer. Who you think will be our next president? Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
I think Trump gonna get it.
What's your gut telling you?
I think Trump going to get it.
Why?
He got a lot of money backing him, bro. You got Elon Musk backing him, correct?
Yeah.
Spending $1 million a day and all type of, yeah.
Kamala got a lot of people behind her, too.
It's going to be close.
What you thinking, Spider?
But I think Trump go get it, bro.
I think it's a hard tell, man. I think that in my head, I say Kamala just because I think it would almost be comedy if like Trump is elected.
You think so?
Yeah, because it's everything I see is like it's comedy to me. I don't. It's so like I don't know, bro. It seems like straight out of a.
He went to McDonald's serving fries.
It's straight out of the TV show, bro.
Entertainment.
Like, it's literally entertainment. So for me, like if I can't. It's hard to be serious when this man's in office. When you see him on TV, when you see him holding his fist up after he got shot, like it's all just hilarious, bro.
Did he really get shot?
It's all funny as fuck. And a lot of people might see me as ignorant for that, but like,
I think what makes it funny is that the fact that Trump is not your traditional politician. So he doesn't really know how to play the political game. So a lot of stuff that he's doing, he's probably improvising and just operating off of whatever he think will work.
feels
You
like
get
a
what I'm
parody.
Isn't he a felon?
I don't know.
We need the fact check. I'm
Alright,
trying to
fact
figure
check
out.
that.
I'm trying to figure out how.
I know they say he got arrested. They took a mugshot. No,
I'm trying to figure out how do a felon is in a position to run for president, but meanwhile, a regular civilian, if they get a felon, they can't even get a job and they can't vote. So how is he a felon? He been accused of.
I don't think he's been convicted yet. I think these are just charges that was brought forward, but I'm not sure if he was convicted.
I don't know. We need to look that up.
Fact check that for us. All right, see if Trump was ever convicted and if he's a convicted
Is
felon.
Trump a felon? We need to know. You know, so.
But I think Trump is gonna get it because I just feel like,
Yeah, he'll get it too.
and this is not my personal opinions or belief, whatever, but I just don't think that
I don't even care who get
Trump's
it either.
core. Yeah, it doesn't matter who gets it because it doesn't affect anything that we do. They don't help us in any form of way. So he is a convicted felon.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Wow.
That's the 34 counts. I do remember.
How is
that
a
now.
convicted felon running for the presidency? Like, what kind of sick joke is this?
It's comedy, bro.
So let me ask you this:
It's not even fair.
you think it's a sick joke, or this is just Trump exercising his white privilege?
Both.
Because
All
if
of the
if
above.
Obama was convicted with 34 counts,
Another thing, hold on, wait, I'm going to cut
you
you
think they'll
off.
allow him to be on the ballot?
Fuck
Hell
them.
no. But this is the thing. I thought felons can't be around anyone with you can't be around anyone with guns, firearms, right?
Secret Service.
Isn't the Secret Service running AR-15s?
But I guess at that point they're hired
It don't matter. It don't matter,
Nah,
bro.
if you're a convicted felon, you hire security. Trust me, they're not gonna take you down for that.
So you're a felon, you can't vote, but you can get voted for.
That shit crazy, bro.
Shit, crazy.
It's a
That
sick
lets you
joke.
know there's a lot of flaws in the system, bro.
Word to my felons, run for president.
And that's why
Oh shit.
and that's why people don't take us. That's why America is a joke to people, bro. You know, we go against everything we say. We say one thing and do the other,
exact
bro.
opposite.
So he is a felon.
Yeah, he's a convicted felon. 34 counts.
So Trump is a convicted felon.
Running for office. A lot of people say he just want to get in office so he can pardon himself.
So really what that mean, we can let somebody out of prison and let them run for president.
So Big Meech can run right now.
Might get that motherfucker.
I don't know
Everybody
about
gonna
that.
come out
Shit
for
crazy, bro.
I don't know about that.
Shit. If,
You gotta remember, bro.
But you can't knock Trump, bro. All he doing is using your power. One thing about life, you use your power. Whatever power you got, use it. He got whatever power he got, and he using it. You can't even hate on it, bro.
He got a lot of power.
You got to respect it, bro.
between the last 8 years, man, have just, it's hard to even look at it and be like, Biden was damn near blind. Like, bro.
Stumbling,
Like,
falling.
let's get Kamala in there. Let's take the country serious again for a second. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But you think
She may
having Kamala back will put people in the mind state of taking the country serious
I
again?
think we are a lot closer
What makes you think that?
because, again, all the bullshit that niggas is doing to like make this, all the shit that Trump is doing is just like, it's annoying, bro. It's annoying or it's funny. So it's like, bro, like, what are you doing at McDonald's? Trolling Kamala Harris because her first job was McDonald's. Like,
But who's to say that's what
Who
it was?
plan
'Cause
is better?
I know someone who actually worked for Trump. He was Trump's accountant or one of his accountants.
okay.
And he said Trump really loves American fast food. That's what he eats. Like people would think Trump would probably view McDonald's, Burger King, or any of these platforms beneath him, but that's really part of his
Okay,
diet.
so tell me what the reason for what
I don't
you
know. I
think it
can't
was.
tell you, but
He
all
trying
I'm
to connect
saying
with the
is-
American people. That's it,
All
bro.
I'm saying is he really eats McDonald's. It's not like he's just there campaigning, just trying to give people fries and orders. He really eats American fast food. Wendy's,
He
Burger
look
King.
like he eat McDonald's. Like, look at him. He don't look like he eat McDonald's.
Definitely.
This person even said sometimes
look
Trump
like
will
it.
pass up a 5
He
course.
don't, Trump don't look like he eat McDonald's.
He does, based on how he's, shaped or whatever. But however, they say he'll pass up on a full course 5-star meal and go to McDonald's.
He said that?
Yeah, he worked for Trump for 17 years.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
He look like it, bro. He do. He look like it.
What makes him look like it?
Look at him.
What are we looking at?
Look at him. I mean, just look at him. He look like he a McDonald eater. A fluent McDonald eater at that.
There's a lot of people that look like they're McDonald's eater that don't even eat McDonald's.
Hold on, did you
Shut
have
up.
McDonald's earlier, bro?
Chill, bro. Why you telling the people, bro?
What's wrong with McDonald's?
Niggas,
Ain't no wrong with McDonald's. It's all about preference.
they ain't paying us, bro. Fuck McDonald's.
For real. All right. Blur all that shit out. Every time we say McDonald's, blur it out.
Fuck McDonald's.
Nah, but fellas, nepotism been around for ages and ages and many, many thousands of years. Why is it that everyone is gung-ho and all upset about LeBron James playing with his son in the NBA, saying that could have been somebody else's job, somebody else's position? Well, let's be honest. One of us here probably got slighted because someone who's of influence or who has the power to, I guess, elevate or catapult someone else into a position, like it's amongst us every single day. Why is it an issue for LeBron James to have his son playing in the NBA, for the franchise he's playing for, to draft him and play alongside of him?
It's not an issue.
It's not an issue,
not
but
an issue.
it's just what I think. I'm a LeBron fan, right?
Right.
And a Bronny fan. I think the issue is there's a lot of players out there just know Bronny not like that, and they know they better than him, and they was skipped over.
But let's say he's not like that. He wouldn't be the first player that got drafted that's not like that.
Thank you. And that's my point.
We've all watched the NBA and be
it's
like, how the
leverage.
fuck this mother, how the fuck this person
It's
made it?
leverage. It's bloodline. Like you can't be mad because a nigga has a natural born advantage in life over you.
Bronny
can't be
didn't
upset.
ask for LeBron to be his father.
He just put up 17. He doing good.
But you notice whenever he does have a good game, nobody says anything. It's quiet.
It's
But the
everyone's
moment he
going
has
for
a
the
subpar
bash.
or a
Everyone's
bad
going
game-
for the bash. They're going for the bash. Every time they interview him, they trying to accept it for when they're in LA. Outside of LA, everyone's like trying to make it seem like a bad thing, like he's a bum. Everyone's watching him. When people guard him, they're afraid of what niggas gonna do to him when he match up with real NBA players, like, cause they feel like he gonna get bullied, and he might. But then you seen him get that tech. You seen
Nah, I
him get the
didn't see it.
tech.
No, I didn't see it.
He got a tech,
That's good.
and
that
it's
means he's
basically like a
that
nigga,
means he's barking
nigga was
back.
coming down court full speed.
Probably set a screen.
He just got in the way.
Set a screen.
And they gave him the tech. So anyways, not a tech, a fucking. No, it wasn't a blocking foul. It was a
Charging?
why I'm having a brain fart, bro.
What was it?
Listen, however, they better
Anyway.
not let me get in position
But here's the thing.
like LeBron
Bronny
James
recognized,
did.
you can
Because boy,
tell.
I'm putting my son on.
I'm saying
That's just the bottom line. That's what you're supposed to do.
you can tell.
like, let's
Bronny
be
was
honest,
like,
I'm
bro.
gonna
you
put my
dunk
son
me,
on.
homie.
I'm gonna put my son friend on.
Think about this for a second,
His
right?
cousin.
Flagrant foul. That's what it
His
was.
Okay.
little brother. Everybody getting on.
Think about this for a second, right? We're just talking about the whole presidency and who's supposed to be president, right? Now, we had a father-son duo, George Bush Sr., George Bush Jr. So, how much help did
Literally.
George Bush Sr. have or influence in helping his son becoming president? We're in the state of Florida. You remember that night when we went to sleep? They announced Al Gore as the president. They said Al Gore won the state of Florida because it came down to the state
remember
of
that.
Florida, right? We woke up the next day, they said re-election, and they appointed us George Bush. That's not nepotism? That's at the highest level.
Yeah.
That's the leader of the free world.
That's just.
So how are you telling me that
it's part of every
you're
story.
upset with LeBron doing this when it's been done on a national level with the presidency?
I mean, it's not right when it's done at any level, to be honest with you. But I'm just being honest with you. It's not fair anytime it's done. But it's gonna get done. But that don't make it fair. Whoever do it.
It's not about being fair. You could, like,
But it got to be done.
It's about it.
It got to be done. But when it get done, just accept the fact. Okay, son, I got you on. But
Now you gotta-
But if you can't compete at this level, take the criticism.
Right.
Just take it.
And he's been taking it.
Yeah, just take it.
And he
gonna
say,
be win or lose, Bronny is good for life.
Yeah, he good.
So, I just feel like
he really don't need the NBA at all.
He'll probably be a streamer in 5
He don't
years.
need the NBA, but however, hey, if that's
Just 'cause
his
he feel
childhood
like
dream, he wants to be in the NBA. But
His dad made it happen,
I'll
bro.
tell you this though. We've heard LeBron on many occasions mention that he wants to play with his son, but you've never really heard Bronny say he wants to play with his father. Maybe he wants to
said
go
that.
to the NBA and be on his own team.
He said that.
He said that?
Yeah.
I never really
He
seen
said, I
it.
never envisioned myself playing with my dad.
Nah, he want to play with his dad, bro.
He said it wasn't nothing I ever thought about.
See, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
what he said.
So he wants to make it to the NBA and be on his own team. So it's his father who's pushing this agenda to make sure that he plays alongside of him. So why are we, I guess, lashing out on Bronny when in reality, he didn't really choose to be there. If he had a choice, I'm pretty sure he probably would have went to a different franchise or a different team.
He
don't
wouldn't
know
have
about
made
that.
it nowhere
Yeah.
else, bro, without his father, bro.
What he said. I don't
He
think
need
it wouldn't have
Bron,
gone.
bro.
It wouldn't have gone better than this
Nah, it probably wouldn't have, but I think
because he's literally gonna get minutes because his dad's gonna say that he needs minutes.
But if he's dropping 17, then he's earning those minutes. But if he's coming on the court and he's dropping 2 points,
preseason he played ball, bro.
4 or 5 fouls, and he's not contributing to the team, he's not bringing much value, then yeah, you got to send him to the G League because he has to up his game and get better.
Bro, this the thing. LeBron know his son not like that. Let's just stop the stuff, bro. Y'all want to play games?
Nah, we're not playing.
LeBron know his son not like that.
Because if he was like that, he wouldn't have to.
Yeah, his son, he know that. But what I said earlier, you use
that power.
your power. It don't matter. It could be a job. It could be a career. Let's say I was a longshoreman, right? And I knew my son was kind of lazy. I don't give a fuck. Son, I'm in position. I'm finna get you this job. You may perform, you may perform poorly. That don't even matter. Do your fucking job and get this check. It is what it is, bro. But in LeBron hard, he know his son not like that. He not trash. And guess what? Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see.
Let me
He
ask
may get
y'all
better.
This. Let me ask y'all
But
this,
he's
right?
not another LeBron, bro.
Let me ask y'all this, right? Because college teams do this all the time. Like, let's say there's a father-son duo as far as coaching and player. You know, a lot of colleges will hire the dad on the coaching staff, just create a position for him, just to get the son on the team. You see what I'm saying? So it's like this has been going on for a very long time. This is nothing new. There's nothing new under the sun. It's like Patrick Surtain, although his son played at Alabama, but to influence other players to come from, I guess, the high school he was at to commit to FSU, they gave him a job.
Yeah, for sure.
You understand what I'm saying? It may not be his direct sons, but it's still the same influence where you were leveraging your influence to get commitments and people to come to the school to play for us.
Bronny gonna be all right.
The Harbaugh family.
Harbaugh family. Come on.
Bronny gonna be all right, only because he is under his father every day. They got the money and the resources to really, on the
Zubiak
back end
family.
for the training, to develop him. I think he'll be all right, bro.
I think he'll be okay.
But LeBron, no, he not me.
I don't think Bronny's all the way like that, but I think he's a little better, maybe a slight tick better than what they're saying he is. Because they're just making it seem like he's just trash garbage. Like, let's keep it real,
Nah,
bro.
he's better.
For you to
he
drop
not
17 points in the NBA, even if it's a preseason game, you still got to have some type of, you still must possess some type of skill set.
Nah, he could play ball.
The boy could hoop. Is he all world? Absolutely not. Did he get pushed, help from his father, the whole camp as far as the management or the agents concerned? We all know that happened. But let's not act like he's just complete chopped liver because we've seen players on the court that we watch and be like, how the fuck this person made it?
Somebody claimed that they would have drafted him but didn't want to disrespect LeBron. It was the Warriors.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
It was. I read it on ESPN. They
Right.
said they just didn't want to. They didn't want to mess up the legacy or whatever.
Your boy Elon Musk. You love technology.
Yes, sir.
These Tesla robots. How you feeling about that?
I always thought the idea of robots were dope. Would I have one? Probably not. Because I don't live a traditional American lifestyle.
What's the traditional American lifestyle?
Your day to day is something your robot can't tell on you for.
I'm not even gonna ask the next question.
Them robots gonna be telling, homie. Your wife gonna come home. Hey, who has Bless been talking to for the last 48 hours? Let me see call log.
Holy shit.
That motherfucking bot gonna be like, I got you. So he was very interested between the hours of. It'll be
1
crazy.
to 3.
It'll be crazy. Like, I'm not getting no.
How much is the robot?
$30K. 20 to 30K.
And what can't the robot do?
They saying it could do everything household, like anything.
So it could cook, clean, all of that?
We'll see. I mean, I don't know. I would imagine it could clean. Cooking, I would imagine.
So
maybe
right now
not
you're
yet.
well off. 30K is nothing to you. You buying one?
I'm not buying one.
But you're so pro technology.
Yeah, but the robots is different because it's physical. So, like, I'd rather pay Sam from Lil Haiti to cut my grass than have my robot do it. Because I'm going to help Sam from Lil Haiti feed his family.
Okay.
You feel me? Same thing with the painting the house. Or, you know, I might have that motherfucker do laundry. I pay $30K to never do laundry again.
That's a steep price for some laundry.
Nah, I need that robot, bro.
Permanent?
What you doing with that robot?
I need one, bro. I'm sending hits out. Nigga, I'm gonna get everybody on my blacklist. I'm giving it to the robot. I need them gone, nigga.
Walk the dog.
Nah, but seriously, no. But
That might
I think
be something.
I think it's a cool idea of the robot. What it can do and what it can't do. I need to look into it.
Yeah.
But hold on.
I like the idea of it.
But y'all love y'all privacy, right?
That's the exactly.
You love your privacy, right? Once you have the robot, there's no more privacy.
Exactly.
Bro, we don't have privacy now.
We may not have it in the form of, I guess, technology or information being passed on, but if you remove your cell phone and you disconnect from the world, you have some type of privacy.
Put a
Just
bag over the robot head.
Hold on. At least within your home. If you remove the smart TV, you get rid of your phone, you have some type of privacy, and you can turn the lights out or something. Once you have a robot, all that's gone. Because remember, it's connected to some type of database.
They literally gonna be recording the whole inside of your fucking crib.
Hey, bro.
The whole time.
Even spiritually, you got no privacy. God is always looking, bro.
Yeah, but that's
whatever
different.
you think, whatever secret, whatever
so
you
would
think
you
you
rather
do,
God looking,
it's the same
hold
thing.
Hold on. Would you
What's
rather
the
God
difference,
looking
nigga?
over you or the federal government? Which one? God could see you hit a lick, do dirt, and not crucify you right then and there.
Who said a Tesla robot is the federal government? Now you reaching.
Who says it's not?
But who said it is?
Who says it's not?
Said it's just a robot.
But based on information that we have that's being sold,
It's gonna record
it's
information.
public information. If it's public information, that means the federal government have access to it.
I like the
If
idea
your
of the
phone
robot.
is selling your data to Google, YouTube, Yahoo, and all these data bases, all these search engines, where do you think this Tesla?
Bro, you have a robot in your pocket every day, your cell phone.
That's what I'm trying to tell
Your
you.
radio, you in a car.
But you could disconnect from that. Get out of your car. Leave your phone in your car. Walk in your home.
Guess
Turn
what?
off your you see what I'm
And
saying?
get- and-
you cannot disconnect if you have
No,
a robot
it's still the
operating
same
and living
thing.
under your roof.
Everywhere
How?
you go, it's cameras on the streets. This
I
person
just
got
said
but it's
in
the
your
same thing.
home.
No, in your home.
I just said in your home. If you have a robot
So in your home,
home,
home purposes only.
right? Didn't I say that?
Okay.
In your home, if you have a robot in the house,
Sit it outside the door, put it in the garage.
That technology wicked, bro. I wouldn't trust that.
Come
shit
on,
at
bro.
all.
Drain the battery
I
out
ain't
that
gonna lie
bitch. Give it another female robot. Let them get to it, nigga. Put them two in the room. Hey, man,
I
bang
can see
cuff.
Brief doing some crazy shit.
Bang
like
this
that. I'm
female
about to go
robot
in and
for
do
8
robot-
hours straight.
That boy gonna put a lace front on the.
Yo.
Bang this other female robot for 8 hours while you sleep.
Yeah, any of y'all seen Westworld?
Nah, I never seen it.
That's probably my favorite interpretation of robot technology. So just to sum it up in a nutshell, they go and invent a theme park for adults. And the theme park consists of robots that look exactly like humans. When you hurt them, they bleed. When you can fuck them, you could do whatever you want. It's like an old Western town, right? That's how they designed it. So
Was that in Davie or some
niggas, people come from all over the world pay this expensive amount of money to be able to go in there and do whatever they want. So these people from all over the world, in the show, primarily white people, come to the town, they walk in bars. So basically they do all these terrible things to the robots. And at the end of the day, they take the robots to one place and they prepare them for the next day, refresh them, patch them up, whatever it is they got to do. And essentially, after a certain amount of time, the robots started to remember what was happening to them every single day. You feel me?
So they had memory.
They developed memory because that's what technology does.
So they had chips in them that stored the data, which essentially would help them remember.
That would make sense, yeah.
Okay.
So what AI does is AI just becomes smarter, it adapts.
That's true.
So they just adopted the concept of that, and just, you can only imagine what happens, what transpires over the seasons and et cetera, et cetera. But it was a very interesting concept because something like that would do amazing.
Let me ask you a question. Let's fast forward 100 years from now. Do you see us, or I guess that would deplete the purpose of this question, do you see a world where it's fully functioning, operating off of robots and humans become fully extinct, exterminated?
Nah.
Oh, no,
I don't see that.
No, I don't see that. No. But
So you never see it getting to the point where robots become the
Take
controller
over? Nah.
of other robots?
I think we're a couple centuries away from that. Maybe more than that. We might be 500 to 1,000 years away from that.
So what does that do to mankind? We're just depleted and erased in history?
I don't know. I don't even know if that will really happen.
That's
I
not
feel
gonna
I don't think it'll happen because
human
everything
beings,
because we create them.
Yeah,
so at some point
there's
we just
always
destroy them
there's got to be a button in every headquarters to just end everything.
to shut it
These
down.
motherfuckers down. The big red button's right there.
That's good.
You got to find all 3 keys and then unlock the shit and press the button, and every Tesla bot blows up or fucking goes downhill or gets wiped or whatever the fuck. But the concept of a robot is fucking cool. Even to the sense, I'm gonna take it this far. It's a little far, right?
Go ahead.
Technology is gonna be what lessens the spread of STDs.
It might need to be the actual, I guess, information that you need in that moment. The robot's just going to tell you whatever Google or AI would tell you. It's going to read you a script.
That might be what you need to hear.
Imagine you going through something, they reading 48 laws of power, crush your enemy. Now you just operating off a fucking grid that really is serving no purpose as far as the human form, the connection that you're looking for. Because sometimes you don't really need no one to, I guess, solve a problem. Just you need for someone to hear you. Just to understand,
but
based on human.
But think about how many ignorant people it is. You may go to your brother or sister. They might not really have no answer because they don't know. That robot might have a legitimate answer.
They may. It's possible.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is seeing them in Brickell. You ever seen them riding around?
The Labots.
Stopping at the stop sign and moving around? Listen, bro, they're amongst us.
Yeah,
actually, they've been amongst us, but seeing that was like a wake-up call.
Bro.
Like, Siri is one thing, because you could identify and speak to Siri whenever you feel like it.
Anybody here seen Fallout? Anybody?
Bro, what you be watching, bro?
I like science fiction and fantasy.
So you like the Sci-Fi Channel and all that stuff, right?
I mean, channels no more, but yeah, I'll be scrolling.
But you know what I mean, as far as streaming and all that, whatever.
I'm fucking with you, yeah.
Network.
But Fallout's about America bombing itself to there's a big company that builds vaults all over the world. And the vaults are just in case something terrible happens. Like, you're buying real estate in the vaults.
Okay.
Only the wealthy survive, basically. Right. And so they nuclear bomb America, and most people either die. Obviously, the environment changes, things evolve into new things, and et cetera, while humans are living under the ground. Anyways, one of the main characters. No, I'm sorry, that is the wrong movie. That is the wrong movie, the wrong show rather.
That boy's so caught up in his sci-fi.
Love and Monsters. Love and Monsters.
I never seen that.
That's the movie, Love and Monsters.
Nah.
Okay, same concept. They in the vault. Boom, boom. he wants to travel to find his lover who he located on the radio or whatever the case is. They run into this this abandoned diner that had a robot in it because it takes place in the future. And they never found a robot that actually worked. So this one had a little bit of power. So he's talking to it and he's realizing that it's just pre-programmed. So it's saying standard shit to him. But then after a while of like trying to get something out of it, he found a way to ask it questions that would help him get through what he was going through mentally. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like it had no emotional intelligence, but it did have information he could just ask to kind of help him feel better about something. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't know how better to elaborate on that. But yeah, I watch a lot of like futuristic.
No, that's fire. That's
like,
fire.
No,
I
there's nothing
I
wrong
love
with that.
I like
Dune,
sci-fi
You like
too.
what you like.
Star Wars, Dune, shit like that. It just challenges your mind.
Yeah, I like sci-fi.
Yeah, it makes you
I-
think outside the box.
Like I haven't finished Power. I haven't finished. It's a lot of shit I haven't finished. It's like we done seen this 100 times already. You feel me? So it's not
Yeah.
entertaining to me because it's like it's gonna happen.
Right.
Nigga can only be a boss for so long,
Right.
right?
Until the takedown,
Yeah,
until somebody
until-
else take
And
over.
somebody gonna tell, and then your homeboy gonna get killed, and then it's the typical shit. With this other stuff, it kind of challenges my mind to think outside the box.
I mean, another area where these robots can serve, I guess, or bring value is, think of the elderly. Instead of sending them to the nursing homes, now you could put them with robots in the home, and the robots can assist them, and they can actually, I guess, live out
That'd be dope.
the rest of their
And
life
they can
in
report
the
on
comfort of their own home. And whoever, I guess, the family members are, they could just literally log on and research whatever the robot did for that individual that day to make sure that they got their meds, that they ate, that they, took their bath or whatever the case may be. So there is some good or some pros that can come with this, but it's just that we know the powers that be is going to use it for what?
Yeah.
The negative and, everything
I
else to
mean,
control.
got one more.
I mean, robots can serve a purpose with the military. Instead of sending
Oh yeah,
human
drones?
soldiers,
Oh, let's go.
just sending robots in the war.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Think about that.
I agree with
But
that.
I've been saying that for a very long time.
Yeah,
Another
just send
thing
the
that I
robots
said was,
in.
imagine in the military if you just take all the, I guess, inmates that's on death row that may never see the light of day, put them front line. If we win this war, which is going to take a couple of years to actually complete the war, 3 to 4 or 5 years, whatever, there's a great chance you get your sentence reduced or you may become a free.
Like give them the
citizen.
opportunity to do that.
Right.
That's what you're saying.
Right, but you have
Yeah.
to go about it the right way.
Mhm.
If you rebel, you neglect, and you decide to join the other side, and at that moment, if you become a casualty of war, then that's on you. But if we win, we prevail.
That's fair. I like that.
You understand what I'm saying? If we win, we prevail. If you had life, now you get brought down to maybe mandatory 20. Or if you already had 20, okay, we cut it in half. Or if you understand what I'm saying? Give them some type of incentive where you incentivize them, and then from there, they can actually join the military. Of course, with security provision or extra security eyes on them, whatever the case may be, because they could just go into the battlefield and just say fuck that shit, I'm going to the opposition and just and if you're elected to live in that country or wherever it is at that point, you're gonna stick out like a sore thumb because you're not dressed like them, you don't speak their language. So if you want to risk it in that aspect, then that's on you. But if you elect to fight and then we
I like that.
then
Yeah, that's cool.
you know what I mean? But hey, who am I, right?
I like that.
We present great opportunities
fine.
out here. All they gotta do is listen.
Yeah,
Tune in
put
with the
some of these
Growth
men-
Success
put
Podcast,
some of
you
these
get some
men to
information.
use.
Right. But it's the crazy thing. A lot of time when you call these 1-800 numbers, like the license plate that's on our cars, they're being done by inmates in prison. Sometimes you call these 1-800 numbers, these are trustees that you're speaking with.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No, without a doubt, for sure.
So yeah, shout out R2D2. Feel me?
R2D2, what's
You
that?
don't know what that is?
Nah.
Oh man, it's a Star Wars reference. Everybody know R2D2.
I don't listen. I never
This
watched. I
this
never
the
watched
first
Star
robot
Wars,
to save
bro.
the world. But
I never
how
watched
many
Star
times,
Wars.
bro?
Star Wars, so
So-
fire though. That's
So
fire.
Star Wars, like the they call them drones, right? No, it's not drones. It's what do you call them? They're like, you know how when people get their personal robot droids, like sometimes people get droids at like young ages, and the droid is personalized to you. Like it's
So a
literally
droid is like a robot that's
Yeah,
personalized
it's a
to you.
companion. It
Okay.
might float. It might be small. It might be full size.
Okay.
R2D2 is the one that just looked like a little, and it rolls around.
Like on a little wheel thing, whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
but R2-D2 knew everything about everybody who was around it. And to the point that it would save the day multiple times without even, the shit couldn't talk, it couldn't.
Fire.
You feel me? It had a way of communicating without actually using words, but it was just like designed to be a companion. And so it was really good at adapting.
Could you imagine being a fly in the wall at Spider House, that search history on that fucking television? Like, this shit is crazy. The details that's coming behind these questions is out of here. Brief, I want to bring this to your attention. We brought this up on the episode where you weren't here. You were, I guess you weren't present. You were taking care of your duties, obligations. Would you ever want to know your death date? And if so, why?
You know, you damn, that's a touchy one, bro. Cause you're talking to the wrong brother when it comes to this, bro.
Nah, nigga, I'm talking to the right brother.
I look forward to death, bro.
So you're not running from death, you're running to death.
I'm not running to it. I'm just looking forward to it.
Okay. What exactly are you looking forward to?
What's next after this?
As far as the next life, the afterlife.
Yeah, what's next? Like, I mean, sometimes I sit back, not saying I get bored with life, but sometimes I say, God damn, like what's this all life is about? What's next? This it? Sometimes I really sit back and say, man, I wonder what's next. Listen, bro, if something is promised, you know it's going to happen. Why not think about it in that way? We scared, we high, and we don't want to think about it. Nigga, embrace it. It got to happen. If I told you, listen, man, one day you got to move out your house and move to this area. You know this is a fact.
Right.
You're not going to think about the area you go move in?
Of course.
That's the same thing with death. And, you know, I think when you get ready to die, when you look forward to it, you actually live more boldly. A lot of things don't bother you. You take more risk in life. Because it's like one of them things where, you know what? I'm not going to be here forever. Let me do what I want to do for real. Because I'm really dead anyway. Really?
Right.
I'm really dead anyway. Why not live more boldly? Why not act on what I want to do? Why not whatever? So I look forward to it, bro. Now I'm gonna say this. And I'm very spiritual too. Since a kid, like I've been getting I ain't gonna say I go get readings, but spiritual people have a way of finding me. And one thing always come up, I'm gonna have a long life. It is what it is. You know, it is, I mean, it is what it is, right? So I'm not saying I want to die today. I'm not saying that, but I embrace death, bro.
So what you're saying is if you were to die today, you'd be ready.
Yeah. What's next? You talking to the wrong brother. Because guess what? In reality, we never really die, bro.
Spirit live on forever.
Your spirit just go on to a different reality, bro. To a different dimension. We never die. I might lose his body, but I'm not dead. You think I'm dead. I might come back as Zulu, my dog. Give me a treat. You never know. I mean, we don't know. And no one ever really came back and gave us the answers. But one thing we do know, your spirit moves on. That's scientifically proven. When you die, something leave your body. They done put people under these type of thermostatic listen, they done put people under certain type of lenses when people die and their body get lighter and they can see something leaving people's body. That spirit is real, brother.
Nah, the spirit is definitely real.
Where it go, I don't know. I haven't gotten that far in my enlightenment, but I do wonder what's next. And I want to see it.
But do you think you'll comprehend it from the Briefcase Tony perspective? Like, let's say you do see it. Will you understand it from the same perspective as you want to see it right now?
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far in my enlightenment, but I want to see what's next. It is what it is. And if you don't want to see what's next, why don't you? Why don't you?
What's intriguing to me is if you believe in heaven, majority of society want to go to heaven, but they're afraid of death. That's part of the process transitioning to go to heaven. You must die. that was always something that never really made sense to me. It's like you want to go to heaven, you want to meet your maker, you want to do all this, or have your spirit go on to the afterlife, but you're afraid to die. You get what I'm saying? It's almost like a contradiction at times. It's like if you truly believe in God and your faith is strong in God, it's like so that means you should just pray and not worry. Once you pray, whatever happens after that just happens. You get what I'm saying?
You know, I thought about it one day. I said, damn, I was looking at my grandma one day and she was struggling walking through the hallway. And I said, damn, do I really want to live to be 90, 100 years old? Like, do I want to really live to be that old?
Where someone else becomes your caretaker?
Yeah, like, I mean, when you're just an old person. So that's the real question. Do you really want to live to be? But let me say this: with the technology, with the robots that exist, 100 years old in the future, maybe 30 years old. With it,
which is so crazy because my fault for cutting you off, Brief. Because if you read the Bible, it tells you these people live hundreds of years, thousands of years, right? Or maybe I'm over exaggerating when I say thousands, but definitely hundreds, right? But what if it was counted and factored in completely different? What if what we consider to be a month is really 10 years?
Yeah, I feel you.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, how old would we really be if we lived in those ancient?
Yeah,
I think
days
well,
or times.
for one, to answer your question first, I don't think I would want to know my date.
Okay.
But I'm comfortable knowing that I'm gonna die when God is done using me, because I feel like my life is very purposeful, and I have a lot of power in my life. But it's not power to like use to take advantage of a situation. It's power to use to like influence. You feel me? Or change, or just be something powerful for everything that I'm a part of. So for me, I have a clear understanding with God that like when I die, it's gonna be like my purpose was fulfilled. Whatever I was supposed to do was fulfilled. And I think that's good enough for me.
Let me ask you this. I know you said it's good enough for you, but I need you to really answer this. I'm going to ask you the same thing too, Brief, and I'll chime in on it. What do you think your purpose is on earth?
My purpose, to break the mold, to bridge the gap, to stand my ground, defend my people, and create sufficiency for my bloodline.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I like that.
For sure.
I'm fucking with that. That's real. Brief.
I think my purpose is to serve, bro.
To what capacity?
Every capacity. Giving, inspiration, you know, I mean, just think about it. What would the world be if nobody served? We only exist for real because we serve each other.
Right.
So life is really about serving. For real, for real. Just serve, bro. And be you, whoever serve. Whoever your personality is, be who you are serving. But listen, I never answered the question. I think I would want to know. You telling me I can know? No, for real. You telling me?
No,
for real. Like I ain't finna be dumb about that. You telling me if I can see when I'm gonna die? I want to know. I can get shit in order real quick. All the bullshit and all the playing games, all the other shit that don't matter. Okay, damn, I'm gonna die whenever. All right, let me get the business right now.
I'm like 45. I'm getting married at 44.
I would want to know too.
Yeah, I want to know.
For the purpose of my children that I brought into this world.
I want to know.
With knowing, I would be able to position them and align them and put, certain
I want to know. I would want to know. I would want to know.
So that way when I'm gone, now I wouldn't tell them.
Yeah.
Because they're not of age. But if they were older, then it's different.
I think the countdown is too intense.
I want to know.
Nah, bro, you can just, if you know the countdown's coming,
bro,
you're watching
you
the
get
clock.
to dictate.
Hey, bro, it's a countdown right now as you speaking.
But you don't see it, so you don't feel
I'm
the
glad you
pressure.
said
It's a countdown right now.
I tell people this all the time. I truly believe when we were born, we should not start from the age of 0 because technically we're not 0 because we spent 9 months in the womb, right? So I feel like we should start at maybe 100. Count down. Because the moment you're born, it's really a countdown. You're not really counting up. I think they gave it to us backwards.
That's deep.
We should
That's
be born
deep.
100. If you live 10 years, you died at 90. If you live 50, you died at 50. Because it's a countdown until you die, until you transition into the afterlife. But going to the follow-up question, as far as purpose is concerned, I believe my purpose here on this earth is to really lead, to pioneer, to shatter molds, and to, I guess, make those who are doubters, not doubters in a sense of non-believers, but doubters in a sense of self, to be like, damn, Bless came from the same circumstances I did, came from the same environment, and he's pushing through every day, whether it be trying to make a better way for his family, whether it be trying to help his, his friends, his brothers, his close, network of people that he operates and deal with. Don't make excuses. Just take whatever comes with it and just keep chipping wood, chopping at it, and just every day trying to find a solution, just trying to, get better in life, whether it's monetary or just stuff that really matters, because sometimes you can leverage your monetary things to serve a purpose or fill a void of what you're really trying to get accomplished, because there's people out there who focuses on that. And you may have to leverage that to get to ultimately where you're trying to get to. You get what I'm saying? And of course, just to, like I said, lead, pioneer, breakthrough, shatter molds, and just show the ones who, I guess, lack the confidence within that, listen, bro, you can do it. It's possible. Because you understand, my body pump blood just like you.
Facts.
You understand? I'm human. I go through emotional phases of my life. I go through, phases where I'm like, damn, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, but you just got to get up and keep trying and keep going. And eventually your breakthrough is coming. And that breakthrough may not be necessarily for you in particular. It may be for somebody else that's around you that needs that breakthrough, that may need that advice, that may need for you to be this individual, for them to, I guess, uplift themselves, or which potentially can lead to them, upbringing their family or their close ones or their loved ones. So, that's it for me. That's what I think my purpose here is on earth, is just to, go against the status quo, go against the grain, and just show that you can really, truly overcome any obstacle that may come in front of you. Because who's to say it's really an obstacle? It may just be a challenge. It may be God putting this in front of you because you view yourself in the smallest form that you were never supposed to be. So he's going to constantly keep challenging you, keep putting obstacles in front of you for you to overcome until you get it and understand, like, look, I'm really this person. I can really do this. I can really overcome this. I can really attain or achieve anything that there is to do out there in this world to bring real change, which is the key. Change is the operative word. Because ultimately, like you said, we're here to serve. You understand what I'm saying? So if you have the gift, like I've said before in previous episodes, the gift is really not for you. Because if it's for you, then why would you want to show it off and express it to the world? You would just keep it to yourself and do what you do with it in your privacy, in the privacy of your own home. The gift is never yours. The gift is God literally using you as a vessel to get it out there into the world.
Right. And that's serving.
Look at this nigga trying to take my game ball, man.
You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, we appreciate y'all for tapping in with us. This is the Growth Power Success Podcast. You already know I'm your host, Bless. We got Brief back in the building. My boy Brief, what's happening, boy?
No sad stories, bro.
I already know. Spider
Super
tuned out
blessed.
was good, my brother.
Splat.
Hey, with that being said, shout out to the production crew. Shout out to Art on the check-in. Shout out to Josh. And as you know at home, like, comment, subscribe, tap in with us, and let us know what you think about this episode and every episode that we recorded. And with that being said, it's the Growth Power Success Podcast. We out of here. Gone. Bye.
Just tuned out. Yeah. Hey. She don't need love. She want the key to it. I give it to her once a week.